Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode
103.
103.
103. 33 plus 33 plus 33 plus 2 plus 2 is 103. Cause math. 33. Okay. Yep, 99 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah!
All right.
Try to be difficult.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you've gotten some great stitching in this past week. And or looking forward to some great stitching this week.
Yeah.
And as Stephanie just said, this is a
channel about
why do I want to say channel all the time now?
I don't know.
It's in my brain.
That's what
it's in my brain.
This is a FlossTube channel about cross stitch.
And I'm the mom. She's the kid.
I am the kid.
Hope you had a good week. We had a good week. Highlight was Friday.
Yeah.
As it often is. We always go to our L&S Keepsakes in Sharonville, Ohio, and we sit and stitch.
Yes. And I work.
Stephanie's technically on the payroll, but we had a nice day, and then 3 ladies came in. I mean, it's going to continue to be a nice day. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
And 2 of them I didn't recognize, but one of them I did. So I got right up off my chair and went to the front room, and it was...
And I said, Brenda?
Yeah. And I went,
she goes,
Brenda!
And she was like, Steph? Pam? And I was like,
yeah,
Brenda! And I was like, Brenda so early.
Brenda is a FlossTuber, and her channel is... Handworkmaniac, and she is here for StitchCon. She came early for a bit of a reunion with her 2 friends, who were the other 2 ladies with her.
Right.
And
this is super cool. So they actually met like 20-something years ago, before like Facebook and Instagram and all the social media stuff. They met on a cross-stitch message board. And then whoever was running that message board had a retreat in somewhere Indiana. And Brenda actually flew. She lives in Utah, if you're not familiar with her channel. If you're not, you should be. You should. Boy, oh boy. And so so Brenda flew out from Utah, and then these 2 girls who are actually sisters, they flew out from upstate New York, around the Buffalo area, and that's where they met almost 15 years ago at this retreat. And they have not seen each other since. The 3 of them had not seen each other since. And so Brenda was all signed up to come to StitchCon, and I'm assuming that she had reached out to these other ladies in New York and was like, you guys should come to StitchCon. And they just couldn't make it work with their schedule. And so Brenda works at a public junior high school. And so she had the whole summer off. And so she was like, well, I'll just come out to Cincinnati early. Yeah. And they were like, well, let's go to Keepsakes. And she was like, I didn't even think of that. Let's go to Keepsakes. Yeah. So she showed up, and I was like, yeah. You do know StitchCon's next weekend, right? I
spotted her right away.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh my goodness.
Tall, what do they, what's the phrase go? You're a tall drink of water? Yeah. She's very tall. Or taller than I had imagined. Right.
And she stayed all day.
Yeah.
All day.
All day.
They had gotten together the day before and had gone out to eat at a restaurant that is right near the convention center.
Yep.
And they're staying at one of the hotels that's right next door practically to the convention center.
The live-in.
The live-in. And because she's staying longer than 7 days, she's getting the extended stay rate, which is like rock bottom price. Which is really smart. They said the Italian restaurant is really good. We had not eaten there before, so I was quizzing her about that, and so file that away. Right. But it was so great. Brenda's done about, I think she said 9. She stitched 9 of the Christmas stockings that came out of
Cross Stitch and Country Crafts.
Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, those beautifully detailed stockings.
Backstitch crazy.
And she was working on one at the shop. That was what she was primarily stitching.
On my favorite 28 count mushroom.
She just posted it on Instagram last night. Must have been. And
because she like gets to business, like she sits down and stitches, and she's like, "I'm not talking to nobody."
Yeah, she's listening.
I mean, I'm kidding.
She's listening to everybody, I'm sure. But anyway, so it was wonderful.
And she brought a different project on Saturday because she came back on Saturday too, to stitch. The girls that she was with wanted to go to the zoo, so she was like, "I'm good. I'll go to Keepsakes." Smart move, Brenda. And so Brenda came to Keepsakes on Saturday, and Lynn and I were so busy we weren't sitting at the table, but I know that she brought a different project. It was a long dog samplers project, and it was beautiful.
She's a beautiful stitcher.
Yeah, beautiful.
I can attest. I saw that stocking in person, and if this is her 10th one.
Yep, stitches that make you want to slap your mama. Just saying.
Well, anyway, it was lovely to meet her in person. Of course, we'll see her again at StitchCon later on this week. This week, people.
StitchCon is next weekend.
Yeah, that's okay. We're ready. We're ready, aren't we, Stephanie?
I was born ready, Pam.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm more ready than I thought I was.
So, and do you know what? This will lead into my Pam's pinned comment.
Okay.
At this time,
are we going to talk about this?
At this time,
are we going to talk about this right now?
Yeah, pretty much because it ties in.
Right. At this time,
it'll be all over.
Stop it. That's not very... No, it won't. There will still be... The stitching room will still be open.
I used to think like that about summer camp. I was so excited for summer camp. And then I thought, you know what? In 2 weeks or 1 week, whatever camp was.
It'll be over. You're really Debbie Downer.
And it's not a Debbie Downer, but it's just like the passage of time. It's like, wow, what is the next 7 days going to be like?
Well, okay, just to be clear... The stitching room at this time, it's 6:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
The stitching room will still be open for another 4 hours. Stitching.
Imagine that.
So
it won't be over.
So it won't be over, Pam.
All right, so that leads me into Pam's pinned comment. And no, I haven't found my kazoo yet, but I think it's going to be a kazoo, but I haven't found it yet because we've been too busy getting ready for StitchCon.
Right.
So no time to shop for kazoos. No kazoo shopping.
When do we get to go kazoo shopping?
As soon as StitchCon is over.
I'm going to get you a kazoo for your birthday, which is tomorrow.
Anyway, we have the voice is not going to be replicated.
It's not because we can't.
Because we can't. But I had to pin our friend Kyle's comment to the top of all the comments after last week's video. Because
I really want to read it.
But it's your
gig. It's your gig. It's fine. Go.
I might not be able to read it as well as he wrote it or as Stephanie can read it, but Kyle.
Damn it. It's your freaking section, so you're going to do it.
Be ready.
Yes.
So anyway, I don't know. We must have said something about when StitchCon ends in some context last week. And so, of course...
when StitchCon is over or whatever.
Kyle had to come in with a comment that goes roughly like this. Oh my God, I'm starting to sound like him.
No, you aren't.
Anyway, he goes, I'm sorry, but did you say StitchCon ends?
3 question marks.
IDK how I feel about this. I will volunteer as tribute to be your giveaway for 7,000 subscribers. I can't think of a prize more epic. Nor can we.
As in giving himself away to you all.
Really. I haven't bought that trucking along chart yet, but I might.
Trucking along? Try tracking the seasons.
That's all right. We knew what he meant.
I did.
Can you imagine the shenanigans we'd have if I won the trip?
I can't.
Holy.
My brain can't go that way.
Holy. Like, there are not enough evens. Anyway, that is not what he said. That was my editorial comment.
Right.
Cat butt posters.
Coasters.
I mean coasters.
Coasters.
Cat butt coasters? That's something I could get behind. Get it? Behind butts. I can't believe StitchCon is just a little over a week away. Time has gone so fast. I remember thinking back in February that June was never going to show up, and now it's almost over. See, he thinks like me.
You're ridiculous.
I can't wait to meet you both. And then he put in parentheses something that he's planning to do. And he's calling it Operation Meet 399, as in 399.
So we'll talk about that after you're done with this.
Yes. It is going to be the best of times, and I'm going to be so sad when it ends. Love you both, and see you soon. So, I had to pin Kyle's comment.
Congratulations, Kyle. If you don't watch Kyle.
Oh, my God.
If you don't like cursing, don't watch Kyle. But if you like...
If you don't mind...
If you don't mind it...
Everyday cussing.
Right. Everyday casual cussing.
Correct.
And generally,
go check them out. And generally beautiful stitching and genuine enthusiasm for cross stitch.
Right.
And a rare male stitcher, yes. And even rarer young male stitcher.
Mm-hmm. Kyle's your man.
Yeah, Kyle's your guy. So anyway, thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. We are counting the days, hours, and minutes, mm-hmm. And not to be a Debbie Downer, but you and I kind of are thinking the same way,
right?
And it's not depressing. It's just like.
It's true.
Wow, February, I don't know, maybe that's when his name came up on the wait list. I don't remember his significance of February. Yeah,
because it was on his birthday.
Oh, that's right. And here we are. Here we are. Anyway, let me just mention Kyle's...
I want to talk about 399.
Okay. Explain what
he asked me if we would talk about it.
I understand, Kyle. Don't worry.
Okay. So, Operation 399, and so Kyle reached out to me a few days ago and asked me if I'd be willing to talk about it in this week's video, and I said, obviously, duh. So, in his thinking is that most people that are coming, if not all the people that are coming to StitchCon, watch our channel, and even if they don't, they probably are going to watch the episode right before StitchCon in case there's any life-altering announcements in regards to StitchCon, which there are none, but
so far we haven't found any.
Right. So, Kyle has this wonderful idea called Operation Meet 399. Right. And so, Kyle is going to have a book, and he wants to make a point to at least say hello, meet, hug, shake hands, high five, whatever.
He had to buy 2 books to have enough for 399 people.
Right. So, for those of you that don't know, there is going to be 400 people at StitchCon 2019. So, since Kyle's already met himself, then that leaves 399 other stitchers. And so, Kyle's goal is to at least say hello and meet all of them.
Right.
And so, we want to help him do that. And so, how we can help him is by letting you all know that if you're coming to StitchCon, that is Kyle's
He's going to have his hat on. He said, you'll know me by my hat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
plus he's going to be one of 4 men.
Yeah.
So,
so, there you go.
So, so please don't be afraid if Kyle comes up to you with a book and wants you to sign it or whatever. Yeah. He is amazing. Go watch his channel so you know what he looks like. It's a fantastic idea. I will be so impressed if he actually meets all 399.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. I mean, I don't mean to sound sad about it, but the weekend will go so quickly.
Yeah.
Because the saying is true, time does fly when you're having fun.
This is true.
So, it'll be like...
Yeah.
That. So, so please look for that.
Right.
And look for Kyle.
And just to kind of wrap up talking about StitchCon, we are going to be on the, I guess Barbara said, the loading dock of the Convention Center Wednesday morning at 8 a.m.
We are, not you. We, the team. Don't come to the Convention Center.
Oh, right. This is just, no.
This is the team.
The team. The StitchCon team, the StitchCon committee.
Setting up stuff.
With preparations to get ready all day on Wednesday for everybody to arrive at noon on Thursday.
Correct.
Noon on Thursday is the kickoff. And if you, I think we included it last year in our StitchCon wrap-up video, some video of when we actually unlocked the doors. Last year it was at a much smaller facility, and
smaller number
we went to unlock the doors, and it was like,
crazy.
Well, being from New England, I have to say Filene's basement, but
that's funny.
I mean, Black Friday sale. Generally speaking,
to be completely honest, I think that the doors of the convention center will be unlocked.
Yeah, but
the doors to the stitching room,
to the area where we're going to be mostly, will be off limits until noon on Thursday. So we're very excited. Obviously, we're very excited. We've worked very hard, and we hope that everybody who comes will have an incredibly friendly and welcoming and
amazing time
and inspiring and wallet emptying experience.
Yes.
Anyway.
And heart fulfilling.
And heart fulfilling. So, we are, we're pretty much ready to go. Yes, that is rain that you are hearing.
Yeah.
Because yet again, it is raining here in Ohio.
Last week we thought that, but hey, get it out of your system, Ohio. Get it out your system before Thursday, okay?
Yeah.
But last week we thought they'd be able to hear the thunder, and they probably didn't.
No, one person did comment that they did hear it.
Okay, well, good for you.
So anyway, yeah, it's hammering on the skylights up above.
But that's okay. Rain, rain, rain all day. I don't care. Just do not rain.
Get it all out. All right. One
Okay.
other small piece of business?
Old business, yes.
Old business?
So this is going to be the last time that we're going to talk about this wonderful promotion offered by Quilting Grimalkin.
There you go.
Yes. On Etsy, she makes beautiful project bags, and she is offering 10% off to our viewers using the promo code JustKeepStitchin, all one word with a G at the end in all caps.
Right.
So go check out her shop. I know that she's added some more bags in the last few days. I will link her shop in the description box below, but go check her out. You have until June 30th to get your deals.
Yeah, so that's why this will be our last mention of that, because by the time we come back to you after StitchCon, that sale will be over. Correct. All right, so let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall. You
All
go
right.
first, Pam.
I have been working on emptying out a decision wheel, helping me pick what I stitch. It's an Android phone app called Decision Roulette. If you have an iPhone, there's a similar app called Tiny Decisions. And I created a wheel for some whips that were very close to being finished, and I wanted to finish them. I am down to the last one that I put on that wheel. It was a Mania start in 2018.
Yep.
And it is called Halloween in the Rain. It is from an Italian designer who has an Etsy store. And the Etsy store is, in Italian, CuoreeBatticuore, which roughly translated means something like heart to heart. Okay? This is the design. This is the picture of the design on the front of the chart. Okay? Yep. I am stitching it on 32 count vintage country mocha. And I've been working very steadily on this.
She has.
And I do see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I adore this chart.
This is one I was hoping that wheel would land on forever.
And it didn't until the last one. And they have a lot of really cute, whimsical designs, if cute and whimsical is in your wheelhouse.
Right.
But I do see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of the threads that are called for in the pattern are no longer available. They used to be hand dyed overseas somewhere, and that shop went out of business.
But they're easily substitutable.
But they're easily substitutable. There aren't that many colors.
Right.
And one of the major colors that I subbed in was
Lobster Claw.
Lobster Claw for the orange. And that's by
Classic Colorworks.
Classic Colorworks. Okay.
Helps to have an L&S employee sitting next to you.
Right. So this is where I am with Halloween in the Rain.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
And you can see the variegation in the orange, which I absolutely love. That pumpkin that Steph just pointed to was pretty much my stopping point today. This looks finished, doesn't it? It's not.
It's not.
There are 2 rows of words at the bottom, and the 2 lower corners have to be done. But I am very happy to say I am rounding third, heading for home, as they say downtown.
Scoot in and show them the...
Yeah, so yesterday I said, you know what, if I don't tackle that spider web with the heart in the middle, I'm never going to finish this piece. Nope. And so I turned on some Netflix, and I got it done.
And so good, Pam.
And I'm really, really pleased with it. Everybody says, oh, that umbrella.
Yeah, I love the umbrella.
It's just darling. the little bag of treats with the skull and crossbones, and the little tag says trick or treat. And it's just darling. Last night I finished the bat, and then this morning,
this bat,
yeah, and then this morning I worked on that big pumpkin, and I have 2 more pumpkins to do, so more orange is going to be down
and then the
at
words,
the bottom, and then all the words.
Right.
And then I'll still use that lobster claw for the orange letters, and I just love it. I just love it.
It's amazing.
So go check her out. We'll put the link below.
We will.
Go check her out on Etsy. She has some really cute holiday designs. Mostly, I'm going to say Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah,
and they're darling. So,
but there's some Easter ones and some spring ones.
Yeah, but if you don't like, you know, cute and whimsical, it's not going to appeal to you. Right. But if you do, go
then
check her out.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. My project for this week, and to be completely clear, I have had very little to no stitching time.
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to be like the rest of the StitchCon team doesn't do anything, because obviously they do, obviously. But I have a lot of stuff to do, printing, just stuff to do.
Right.
And that takes time to do it. And on top of that, I also work at the shop. And getting the shop ready for StitchCon takes a lot of work as well. Right. So we're talking going into work at 10:45 and being there until 7, and then coming home, and like the shop closes at 5, and then coming home, having dinner, and then having StitchCon stuff to do for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then it's like time for bed.
Yeah.
And so I have been really conscientious about making sure that I stitch for at least an hour a day. Whether that hour is between midnight and 1 a.m., then so be it. But I like, if I don't stitch, then I would lose my mind. Yeah. It's part of my self-care, if you will.
Right.
So, so anyway, so that's why there's like minimal progress, but at the end of the day, I think there's actually kind of a lot of progress.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Oh, I think so.
So anyway, so and I think it's because it's this easy project, which is Preschooler Little Riding Hood. So I don't know if I mentioned this in last week's video, but I am going to be stitching this until it's done. It's just simple and 3 colors and easy peasy, and it's nice. So last week I had every part done, and some of this and some of this. So I still had the side columns left. I had 1 big tree left to do. This big tree.
Yeah. And
this whole side to do, and then these blocks here to do. And I got 1 whole side done and part of the other. Mm-hmm. So, this is stitched on 28 count ivory, antique white, whatever, Joblin. And I'm using all the called for colors. I'm not going to take out the Q-snap, but so I got all of these blocks done here. And then I came back up and did the tree, this wolf, and then working my way down here. So, it's all the called for DMC, except for the red, which is Turkish red, from Weeks Dye Works. And I love it. Yeah. And it stitches up pretty quickly, surprisingly enough. Like, I got this whole tree done on Friday at the shop. And that was in between customers. No, not the whole thing. That's a lie. Maybe like the top 2, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I love it. If I don't finish it before StitchCon, then I will finish it at StitchCon. If I finish it before StitchCon, I'm going to leave like 5 stitches left so I can ring my bell at StitchCon.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to do, is bring the bell over.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's Little Riding Hood by Preschooler.
Right. We did have a question, and I did answer it in the comments last week about the colored Q-snap clamps. And if you have a local LNS...
A local LNS?
Oh, shoot.
We just hate when people say it, so that's why I like to call you out.
If you have an LNS, ask them if they can get them from their wholesaler. Yep. Keepsakes gets them from their wholesaler.
Correct.
So
they're a Q-snap brand.
It's a Q-snap brand, so they fit the PVC piping fine, and that's something for you to check out. The thunder and the lightning and the cats are getting a little bit antsy.
Oh.
All right. So, guess what?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. I told you that my Halloween in the Rain was the last one off the wheel. So
what does that mean?
So what that means, I had to finish.
Oh, man.
All right. I forgot to bring over the
chart.
The chart.
It's okay.
But it is Prairie Moon.
Nope.
Nope, it is not. It is Primitive Needle. It is Primitive Needle. And it is...
Should we prerequisite this by saying the chart is staying here?
Yeah, the chart's not going anywhere.
Right.
It's right over there on the table. I just forgot it. Because I finished this early this week. Gotta get it right side up, and it's hard to tell.
Right.
This is Halloween Parcheesi from the Primitive Needle, the late Lisa Roswell. And it's finished.
It looks so amazing.
It's finished. Yep.
Do you have any special plans for that other than framing it? Like,
no.
You don't want to put it on a box or anything?
No.
Right? Okay.
It's going on the wall.
Cool.
On my game board wall.
Cool.
Which does not exist yet, so don't ask to see it.
Right.
It's in my head.
Right.
So, very pleased with that.
It's beautiful.
And you know what that means.
Happy finishes, everyone.
Okay.
Congratulations,
so, that takes care of whips and finishes.
Yes.
As Stephanie snuck in there a minute ago, I'm turning 29 again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do that every year.
Every year.
And I wanted to
June 24th.
Show a few things that somehow they got, they got out of Stephanie that this day was coming.
As if it was hard to get out of me.
A few cards and some presents that I got related to my birthday. This comes from, this is a card. This comes from our friend Vicky down in Florida. Stitch and Button on FlossTube.
Yep.
And
my project bag making friend.
She's just such a doll baby.
I hate when you call people that. It's just so weird, but it's okay. But I like that you make that face after I say that. Vicky, you can be Pam's doll baby.
I don't know why I say it.
Yes.
But now I'm self-conscious. Don't count on ever being called that by me ever again. Ever again. Vicky put on the outside of the envelope, this may be late, get over it. Girl, it just sounds just like Vicky.
Yeah. Girl, you was early.
And anyway, this is the front of the card. You can read it. How is this birthday card like your nose? Do you know?
Do you know?
You can probably guess. It was carefully picked. Happy birthday. Hope you had a hell of a great day. I haven't had it yet, Vic, but it's going to be a hell of a day.
It is.
Okay.
It is. It's going to be grand.
This was a package. You heard us talk about Maine Moose Mom, our friend Michelle, up in New Gloucester.
I dare say that Dawn is now our friend.
I dare say too. So, hi Michelle and Dawn.
Hello, friends.
A box came from New Gloucester, Maine this week.
Sure did.
With a birthday card. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's your birthday.
It is.
And inside the box, she sent several items. She sent an old Almalin. Is there a copyright on this, Michelle? Not that old, 2009. Yeah. That isn't that old. Look at this adorable chart.
It's so cute.
She must have done, Almalin must have done little state samplers for every state in the union. I was going to
say, I want to find Ohio now.
Yeah, let's find Ohio. Okay. This is Maine. Isn't that adorable?
I think it's super cute.
I feel like the bee should be replaced by a black fly. But other than that...
Or a seagull.
But, super cute.
Very
Thanks,
cute.
Michelle. She says it's got a little spot on it.
Whatever.
I don't care.
Whatever. Oh my gosh, these are like pine cones up here.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Super cute.
Super cute.
And it says the pine trees. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Go.
Yeah, yeah. She sent, you want to put that in your...
Yep.
She sent this that I'm thrilled about.
Yes.
Michelle, I am thrilled about this because I've never seen it.
Squealed.
I did.
Literal squealing.
This was put out by the Posey Collection? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Posey Collection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Duh. Fine needlework designs created in America to honor our needlework heritage. Need I say more? That says Pam Schaffner all over it.
It does.
Little Patriot Set. Look at this. Look at these guys. Are they not the cutest?
Aren't they so patriotic?
They are so patriotic. And it's a full kit with 18 count, looks like 18 count Ada and all the floss. Guess that's going in the sooner rather than later wheel.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, thank you, Michelle. So God, I love it.
It's so cute.
She sent...
Yep, it is 18 count. You're right.
Yeah. She sent 1, 2, 3, 4 limited edition gas threads, all very pretty colors.
Sorry.
Love it, love it. What are you doing now?
I'm reading this. And it says, during the Revolutionary War, members of the field music, such as this drummer and fifer, dressed in the reverse colors of the regiments they supported so as to be more visible to the soldiers receiving their signals on the field of battle. To correspond to the blue coat, stop shaking your head, Pam. To correspond to the blue coats with red trim worn by a typical Continental regiment, these little patriots are turned out in coats of red. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. Story time with Steph.
I've done a Civil War. I've stitched a Civil War drummer boy.
You have. You have. It's in the UBB.
It's in the UBB. Anyway, as I was saying before, story time with Stephanie.
Right.
Some pretty limited edition gas threads.
Very pretty.
And then, we're not done yet, folks.
We're not.
Look at this.
Just show the people, Pam. They're waiting with bated breath.
Look at this. All framed. Stitched and framed. She initialed it. MG 2019.
That's awesome.
I love this. I love it. It's been waiting to set on a shelf in my home.
Yep. Possibly
on my bureau in my bedroom.
There you go.
I love it. Your stitches are lovely.
Yeah.
And
good stitch.
Very, very, very generous of you to send this. And you can see it got here in pristine condition.
Yes. Wrapped very well.
Thank you so much.
She sent something for me too.
Yeah.
Because she's really sweet and she said I couldn't send something to Pam and not to Steph. So she sent me this awesome pattern, Wicked Witch by La-Di-Da.
Yep.
Because she knows I like the Wizard of Oz and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. We love you, Michelle.
We do.
We have a friend who we've never met that we're going to meet this week.
In 4 days, and I cannot wait.
She's from Alabama.
Yep.
She's coming up to StitchCon from Alabama, and her name is Glenda. And if you've been faithful watchers of our channel, you've heard us talk about Glenda quite a lot because Glenda is a very, 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 very generous person.
Gift giving is her love language.
Yes, gift giving is her love language.
Without question.
This is the card. They say a brisk walk is a great way to stay young and healthy. The inside, along with her note, says, the problem is the wine keeps splashing out of the glass. Love it.
Hilarious.
Love it. But to go along with the card, Stephanie brought home one of my framing jobs from Keepsakes, which has been wrapped in the basement at Keepsakes since Keepsakes stopped framing because there's only so many of those things I can pay for at a time.
Right.
And Glenda very generously paid for this to come up out of the basement and to come home. And I had taken it out of the basement. I'll be perfectly transparent. I had taken it out of the basement last fall with the promise to return it, but I wanted to take it to Midwest last fall.
Right.
So it went to Midwest on the honor system and came back home and was rewrapped and put back in the basement until I could afford to pay for it. And the reason I have it in my hand now is that Glenda paid for the framing. It is a Dimensions gold kit, I think. I don't know whether it's gold. But it's a Dimensions kit of Charles Wysocki art. Mm-hmm. The title is Birch Point. And
you all remember this.
Who all would remember it? From when?
We worked on it while we were on FlossTube.
Yeah, yeah.
This was the one. Stuff, yeah.
All right, first I'm going to show you because you're just like dying
They're
to
like,
see
show
it
already, Pam.
Yeah, show it. All right. So this is Birch Point. Sorry for the glare. And I love, love, love this frame. This awesome. Was a long time whip. And I decided, was it before we started FlossTube or shortly after we started?
I think shortly after.
Yes. I went and got the Elan table stand to finish this because of all the French knots in the trees. I needed something that would free up both my hands to maintain the tension for doing all of those French knots.
Right.
And beyond that, I really didn't have much more to finish. I had to finish some of the back stitching in the house and so forth and so on. I had finished the boat early. I'd finished the sign in the foreground early. So much detail. Of course, you know I love Charles Wysocki. People are now not calling me, but messaging me and asking me for different Wysocki charts because they know that I have several. And
you have more than several.
Yeah, I have quite a collection.
Quite a collection, yeah.
And I have one that is in my whip pile now. I love this frame.
Yeah.
I just love this frame. So the reason that this is now staying here, it's not going back to Keepsakes, and that is because of our friend Glenda. So I'm thinking that I need to pack a box of tissues.
More than likely, yes.
For this week.
Oh, yeah.
I really, really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have very weak tear ducts as it is. I laugh and I have to wipe my eyes. So to see some people whom we have relationships with online, finally meeting them in person, it's going to be
amazing.
It's going to be a boatload. It's going to be a boatload of tears.
If anything that I learned last year from StitchCon is that it is every emotion in this under the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Under the sun.
Correct.
And by the end of the weekend, it was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, you're drained.
What my name is. In the best way.
In the best way. In the best way.
And I know that part of that is because we're helping to run it.
So thank you, Brenda, from the bottom of my heart. Okay.
Okay. Pull it together, Pam.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some promotional items while Pam pulls it together.
Really?
Okay, so first and foremost, we are going to talk about Color and Cotton Floss of the Month Club that is offered through Crazy Annie's Stitchin. It is a monthly floss club, and you get beautiful flosses from Color and Cotton delivered straight to your door via Crazy Annie Stitchin. The link is in the description box below where you can sign up. You can get as many, there are 3 different color families, primitive colors, all colors, and brights. You can get either 3 skeins or 5 skeins in each color family. You can get as little as 3 skeins of one color family or 5 skeins of all 3, which is what we get because we're extra. And so you can sign up for it now, and you can start with the July if you want. Right. So go check that out. Linked in the description box below. We are very excited to start our second half of the year. And our Color and Cotton floss is getting big. They're beautiful flosses to stitch with if you have never stitched with them before.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one thing we did last evening was I picked out what I'm going to stitch for my small for Midwest in the fall. Everybody's going to stitch a Brenda Gervais for Midwest in the fall.
She's the guest designer.
Because she's the guest designer. And we literally, except for with a couple of exceptions, we found all colored cotton flosses to stitch it with.
Yep.
So
So it's great
just
floss.
Lovely.
DMC based. It's awesome. Go check it out.
Yeah.
And then the second thing we want to talk about is the SewMuch2Luv Project Bag of the Month Club. We are headed into the, again, the second half of our year with that club, which you can sign up for in the box in the description. Wow. Sign up for.
Talk about me.
Via the link in the description box below. You can, basically what the club is every month you get a beautifully handmade bag from Karen of SewMuch2Luv. And not only do you get a beautiful bag that is exclusive to the club, but you get it packed with goodies. So it's kind of like a surprise gift every month. You don't know what the fabric is that she's chosen for the month. It kind of goes like with the theme. So last month, well, this month, I guess, technically was for June, and it was a bag with flip-flops and sand fabric, and it was beautiful. And then there was a beach-themed exclusive chart from Twin Peak Primitives. So it was like just all beachy, June, wonderful themed things.
Right.
So, we're very excited for the second half of the year. You can sign up for that club in the description box below as well. And then lastly, we want to talk about our girls over at Twin Peak Primitives. And I just can't even believe that, like, it was like, okay, let's get through StitchCon, and then, like, we'll think about, like, the second half of the year, and it's like,
oh my God.
StitchCon is in 4 days.
Yeah.
And then it's like, we're going to be in Europe before we know it, people. So our partnership with Twin Peak Primitives is the following. So first things first is every week we look through their collection. We pick a pattern that we love, that we think that you would love too. And then we email the girls and say, what about this chart? And they say, fantastic idea, ladies. And they make the chart 15% off for 1 week for you, our viewers. And then every week we announce what that chart is. So this week, the pattern of the week from Twin Peak Primitives is what, Pam?
It's called Rise and Shine.
Perfect.
And it's got chickens in it.
Yeah.
And it's adorable. The way they stylize their chickens and roosters is really quite lovely, I think.
It's very unique.
Very unique. And so we want to show you Rise and Shine and encourage you to take advantage of having chickens is like a thing now.
Yeah, I guess. I just like them nuggeted, remember? It's
kind of like keeping bees. It's a thing now.
It's like a thing. So people do.
So we're going to insert a picture of Rise and Shine here. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then, go run and get your Rise and Shine chart now.
Right.
We will not have a pattern of the week for next week because we will not have a video next week, but that's in plans.
Right.
The second thing is the trip to Europe. So in the first week of December 2019, myself, Pam, and one of you lucky winners will be going to the Netherlands on an all-expenses-paid trip by the girls at Twin Peak Primitives, and we have an empty seat and we need you to fill it.
Yep.
So how do you get signed up to potentially fill that seat? Is by purchasing one of their lovely charts called Tracking the Seasons.
Right.
And it is basically, it's 4 different seasons, or the 4 seasons, with a tractor-like scene, farm scene involved.
It's not trucking along. It's tracking the season.
Right, Kyle. So all you have to do is just purchase the chart. You don't have to stitch anything of it. You just purchase the chart. Right. And you can purchase the chart. There's no discount because you might win a trip to Europe. So you can purchase the chart through these 3 avenues. 1, TwinPeakPrimitives.com. 2, the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop. 3, Beach Cottage Stitchers, their online needlework shop. If you purchase it through any one of those, then you are good to go. Your name's on the list. Everything's golden. You're good.
Right.
If you choose to purchase your chart from somewhere else, like your LNS or whatever, then you do need to post a photo of the chart on either the Facebook page, business page for Twin Peak Primitives, or on Instagram using the hashtag DutchMania, mania with a Y, DutchMania.
Yep.
All of that information is in the description box below. If you want to see a picture of the chart, you can either look in their Etsy shop or you can go back to our episode 102, which is the last time that we showed it. The next time we make a video, we will show the picture as well.
You can see it on their Etsy shop. They have it in their Etsy shop, tracking the seasons.
Right.
Or their website, I'm sure it's there. And I think it's even on the website for Beach Cottage Stitchers.
It is, because that's
really,
one of the 3 places
you know, like, wow, what a deal. Then go look at it there. Otherwise, we'll show it in the next video.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
So you have until the end of October to purchase that chart. So if you're somebody who's been putting it off, Kyle, then go ahead and do it just so it's done, because you don't want to forget. Also, if you have purchased your chart and you are excited and hopefully you win, make sure your passport's current.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Gosh,
so,
we're only at 45 minutes.
I know. We're doing really
amazing.
good. All right. So, next up is
mail call.
Okay, people.
Oh, boy. It's been a big one.
Pam's got one, please. We got a lovely, lovely card from Taylor, who lives up in Michigan. You've heard me talk about her. We're basically in love. It's okay. It's the thing. And she sent this lovely cacti card. Yeah. And she wished us having a fantastic time at StitchCon, which is very, very sweet. We love you. You know
need to come sometime.
Well, she's going to come next year. It's okay.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, Pam. And then this is a card that we got. It's a thank you card from Robin, who won one of our giveaways.
That's very pretty.
Very, very, very pretty and very sweet. Thank you so much for this card. And your very sweet note that was inside the card.
Lovely. Didn't have to do it.
But we're awful glad you did. And then, do you all remember Lisa? Lisa is the lovely lady who came to visit Keepsakes, put our faces on chocolate M&Ms, and also gave us the congrats on 100 episodes thing. Right. I love Lisa. Lisa loves me. It's a thing that happens. It's fine. She sent us, well, she sent it to me. It was addressed to me. It's fine. She sent me this lovely card with this lovely flower on it. Yep. And she also said to enjoy StitchCon. And everyone that sent me a message to enjoy StitchCon has also said to take time for myself. And don't you worry, I will. And inside the card, she also sent...
We might need those. You know what we could use those for?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know. Got an idea.
Okay. Is 5 sheets of M&M stickers.
And how many on a sheet?
Not enough.
Oh.
I don't think.
Maybe for
some plan. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Sorry we're being weird. Okay, so thank you, Lisa. We love the stickers.
Love you.
They're amazing.
Love you, Lisa.
Yes. And then we received a package that I did not know was coming. And I was like, what is this? And this is a lovely package that we received, taking the note out of it, from Denise over at DotDotGooseDesigns. If you're watching FlossTube at all, not just our channel, but other channels as well, then you've heard about DotDotGooseDesigns. And again, it was a lovely, sweet, nice note from Denise, and she said, have a great time at StitchCon, and inside the package, along with those notes, was a couple project bags for us. So this is mine. Look at those kitties. And then that's the back fabric. Look at that. Love it. So pretty. Out of all of the bags, I was telling, who was I telling this about? I don't know. Out of all of the bags I've received or had made or whatever, ordered, bought, whatever, I have one bag with matching fabric. One. That's how much cat fabric exists in the world, people.
A lot.
Cats rule the world, I'm just saying.
A lot.
Okay, what did yours look like, Pam?
Oh, my God, you guys. First of all, I love...
Oh, she's going to be in Wisconsin in August, too.
That's right, that's right. I knew there was something in the future with her. Right. Okay, look. DotDotGooseDesigns. There you go. Yeah, you saw them. Corks. You know what corks go in.
Yep.
And this is the inside.
Love it.
Is that not beautiful?
It is gorgeous.
And she has a signature pull where she actually makes it out of the fabric and knots it at the end and makes it nice and long. And I like that.
I love your burgundy and maroon
and the
zipper.
burgundy coordinated zipper.
It's brilliant.
It's just
it's like my red zipper.
Very well made. Very well made. My goodness.
Very well made.
Yeah, these are just lovely, and we can't wait to meet you because
in August
that'll be here before you know it.
Yes, that's the next big thing after.
That's the next big thing. It is the next big thing.
It is. That's all the mail call we have.
Yeah. So let's talk about haul. We're not buying a whole lot of haul these days because, you know, I mean, the trunk shows at StitchCon
are going to be amazing.
They
are.
So we're saving our pennies.
We are.
But I had bought the first 2 seasons or the other season.
Yeah, I think there's autumn and spring.
Autumn and spring. So,
wait, and maybe there's winter? I don't know. I can't visualize winter in my head.
I can't either, so maybe she hasn't done winter
Somebody
yet.
will tell us, I'm sure.
Yeah. So this is the somersault boxes from Paulette.
I love it.
And, you know, I'm not a horse girl, but I love this one. I just love that one. Yeah. With the horse against the white barn and his saddle bag or his whatever is a flag.
Now, are you going to do... One thing I noticed is that the flag carries over.
Oh,
so are you
I
going to
did
do it
not
all
notice that. I did not notice that, Steph.
So I noticed this just when they came in the shop and I picked Pam's up. The American flag, actually, it's not 2 separate flags. It carries across. So you almost have to do them together to make it make sense. So what are the
other ones that she's done? I can't remember now.
I know she's done spring because Linda Jo stitched them.
Was there an extended design across the 2 for spring?
I don't.
We'll have to pull them out and look.
I think you could probably get away with doing them all as like 2 together.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense like that, but like in the picture on the chart. But.
Because even the flowers... Even that flower motif is carried over to this little red flower above this first sheet.
So it's supposed to look like 2 separate Polaroids.
Isn't that clever? Yep. So that was my big haul. Somersault boxes from Plum Street.
Yep.
Had to have it. Had to have it.
Brought that home for Pam. And then we have a monthly, fabric of the month that we get from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics.
She's coming too.
She is. Very excited to see her.
Hug her neck.
Haven't seen her since Sierra last year. Yep. And so this month's fabric is called Selene, which is the goddess of the moon. And we get a 32 count Jobelin.
Look at this piece of yumminess.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's like a bluey purple.
Bluey purple.
And I like this a lot more for Fabulous Women in History than I do Flapper, which we showed last week from Picture This Plus.
Right.
Because there's so much going on in that chart with all the details of all the women.
You don't need that much.
I don't need all that modeling.
That's very subtle, so that'll be good.
It is. It's very subtle.
So that'll probably be for Fabulous Women?
That's what I'm thinking at this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we had, I didn't actually like pay for these. Somebody dropped these off at Keepsakes. We have this very sweet elderly couple, and the wife of the couple loves to go garage sailing, yard sailing, whatever. And when she goes to those things, she picks up any and all cross stitch that she sees, like books, charts, that kind of thing. And then once she's got a good load full, she'll bring them to Keepsakes, and Barbara will go through them. And between Barbara, myself, and Lenny, we can figure out if it's like worth anything, and then or like even good enough to put in the freebie box. You know what I mean? Like, not that there's worthless cross stitch out there, but just some stuff is just so dated that no one's gonna ever want it. You know what I mean? Right. So these
bread cloths and bibs.
Yeah, that kind of. So these, sorry,
gooses with ribbons around their neck. Gooses, geese.
It's fine. Words are hard. So these 3 I rescued because more or less because I like them. I don't think that I will stitch most of these, but I like having them in my collection. Is what I'm trying to say here. So these are all Saturday evening post charts. Done by Stony Creek Collection. Right. So this one is called Best Friends. Yeah. They're just cool. Like,
they're just lovely. Here, hand them to me so I can look at them.
Okay. While talking. And then this one is called No Swimming.
Yeah.
I just think that's hilarious.
They're just moments in time.
They are. And this is the one that I really want.
Which one?
That one.
Let me see.
The Halloween one.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
And then this was one that I actually really did want. I might...
L002. We'll have to look.
Okay. I might actually... Yeah, this was... They're Norman Rockwell paintings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's covers from Saturday Evening.
Right.
It says the date.
Yeah.
So this was from 1932, Saturday Evening Post. The Best Friends. And this one was 1921. This one. 1921.
And this was 1924. And this is called The Sampler.
Now, I might actually do that.
I would love to watch you stitch this.
Would you?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do it.
I would.
You heard it. You heard it here first, folks.
I heard it here first.
You heard it here. Yep. Wouldn't that... Because doesn't she look like... Now, this was from 1924. But what period does that bring to mind to you?
Victorian period.
No.
What?
Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, oh, yeah? You just said Victorian.
Whatever. That's what I meant. I don't know what I mean when I say Victorian. It's just a word.
It's just a word. But we'll have to look for that one.
Yeah, I really want that one.
The Halloween with the pumpkin. Has anybody got this one?
We're doing an all call.
If anybody, we're putting the call out. If anybody has this,
I'll buy it from you.
Trick-or-treater one.
Yeah.
Saturday Evening Post. These were put out by Stony Creek. Maybe we can buy it from Stony Creek still. I don't know.
We're going to look, though.
But if you have it, and you don't think you're going to stitch it, and you want to part with it,
I'll buy it.
We might pay a decent price for it.
Yes. I mean, don't rob me blind, but
I'll...
What? I mean, don't be like, you can have it for $600. Then I'll tell you to go pound sand, but...
Oh, that's funny.
I know.
I don't know why that cracked me up.
I don't know, but you
don't rob me blind.
I mean, don't, please. And then this book, I don't even know. This is Young Love series in counted cross stitch, adapted from the four.
Gloria and Pat.
Yes, but
I know these names.
I do too, but it's art by Norman Rockwell.
Yeah, that's precious. You know, that would be. We always said we wanted a September. Like back to school.
Yeah,
wall.
that'd be cute.
Wouldn't that be cute?
And then these designs are inside too.
Really? All of those are in there? No kidding? Oh, I love the one with the sled.
Oh man. Young Love. That's what they're calling it.
Aww.
Isn't that so cute? And it says, yeah, this is a copy of reproduction from Norman Rockwell's oil painting. They're all just from Norman Rockwell's oil paintings.
Okay.
That's super cute. Love it.
And if you're wondering why there's a big X here, that's what Keepsakes does on all their freebies from their freebie box on the second floor.
Correct.
Just to show that they, they don't get charged.
Right. Yep. So when they bring it down.
Wow.
I brought those home on Tuesday. It's Sunday.
We spend more time talking about the free stuff than the stuff we paid for. Do you realize that?
Well, now I'm going to talk about stuff I paid for.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, we just...
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Okay. So, these, I've had my eye on these for a long time. And then Lenny was stitching them, and I saw Vanna's pretty finishing of them. And I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever, people. I'll just take my money. Brenda Gervais.
Hand them to me so I can look.
Okay. So these are all four of them. All four of the parts in the Lessons in Abecedarian Summer Schoolhouse series. So this is number 1. And I have 0 plans on stitching them over 1 on 25 count. I will stitch them over 2 on 32 count. Thank you very much.
Right.
I don't care how big they are.
Right.
I don't need no dough bowl. Okay. It can be like it can be a dough bucket.
I don't need no. Don't rubber blind.
No, dough robber blind. I don't need no dough bowl. Okay. I'll get a dough bucket for all my 32 count stuff. So this is number 1.
Pretty.
Yes, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go, Pam. This is lesson number 2. I mean, they're pretty over 1, but I'm good. I'm good. Here you go. This is number 3. I think this one's my favorite.
Why?
Because I like the house with the flag.
Oh, okay.
And it says Remember Me on it. And it has a letter S on it. And my name starts with S. And then this is lesson number 4. So, if you've been around... And then this is what they look like all together. And also, this horn book is also included in one of these books as well. And the little strawberries. So, I'm excited. They're super cute. And if I need a dough bucket, then I'm going to get one. Okay? For my little lessons in summer schoolhouse or whatever it is. Here you go. Lovely. Okay. And then, okay. This is all stuff I picked up at Keepsakes, including that stuff I just showed.
She paid for them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't just go and take them and walk out.
Picked up, so I
yeah.
As I kifed it or lifted it.
Correct. Because I would like to keep my job. So, and I would never announce to the world that I stole this stuff from Keepsakes.
Right. This is to put it out on the World Wide Web.
Right. To be clear, I did pay for it. This is getting awkward. Okay. So, this is one that I had ordered and for the shop from our distributor, and it was back ordered. And I got real worried because I was like, don't go out of print because I really need to add it to my collection because it's a Blackbird. And this is Bittersweet September, and I saw somebody stitch it for the fans of Blackbird Designs Facebook group, Smalls Exchange thing. Oh, yeah. And I was like, that's beautiful. I need it. And then it was like back order. And then finally it came in. Cool. So here it is. Why am I handing you my stuff?
Well, some of these I haven't really studied yet.
And then I'm collecting all the parts from the Tiny Modernist Words to Live By series. It's a 13-part series that she's releasing a part every month. This is part 6, Go With The Flow. And it says you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust the sails. So, and I'm just collecting all these pieces, and then I will decide how I want to put them all together at some point.
Chances are they won't be smalls for
the dough bucket. Right. True. Okay, and then I've worked at Keepsakes for
about 2 years.
About 2 years. Maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
If you've never been to Keepsakes, then this is not gonna make any sense to you, but you will understand it as soon as you visit Keepsakes. Is that sometimes like Barbara will like move stuff around and I'll be like, where did that model come from? I've never seen that before.
Because if it's in a new position, it looks totally new to you.
It does. So
it's like you never saw it before in your life.
Never. I'm like, who stitched that? When did you frame that? And she's like, it's been in the shop for 18 years. Great. Awesome. I'm going to need that. So, this is I got this chart because of that exact scenario that happened. She moved a model from upstairs to downstairs, and I was like, never seen that before. Gonna have to buy that. What is that? And it is a Caratau Samplings, and it's called a Quaker Study. I would never have bought this had I not seen the photo, or seen the model.
Not from the photo.
Correct. This photo makes it look poopy. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It looks way too washed out. Not washed out, but like weird. I don't know. So it doesn't look attractive to me in this photo. This is a Quaker Study from Caratau. So, however, the model that we have at the shop is absolutely stunning. So, I bought it. A Quaker Study. So.
And there's a Quaker lady on the back.
There is a Quaker lady on the back.
I was looking to see if it was identified, but it's not.
Yes.
The lady, I mean.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. So, there's that. And then, okay, this is funny. So, probably in the last week or so, I would say that the Netherlands has been popping up everywhere. It's like, as December gets closer, things about the Netherlands just come into my orbit, like, randomly. And so much in the last couple weeks. So, like, for example, Pam and I love watching The Amazing Race. This week on The Amazing Race, the episode started somewhere in, like, Dubai or that part of the world, right? Then it was like, take a plane to your next destination, Amsterdam. Just random. They weren't in Europe at all. Okay, cool. Which was an awesome episode, by the way. Then, I went early into work or something last week or something. I don't know. Anyway, I went to, it was Thursday because the shop is closed on Thursday. And Lenny and I went into work and I stopped at McDonald's on my way to work, which is very rare. I don't usually go to McDonald's. So I went there just because I was like, I just want some chick nugs. It's cool. So I go into the McDonald's and I didn't even see the bag when they gave it to me. And I get to the shop and I open it up and I look at the bag and it says, enjoy our country or worldwide favorites from Canada, Spain, the Netherlands. I was like, what? What is happening? This is random and weird. And so it's like Amazing Race was Wednesday. That was Thursday. It was strange.
You know, if we weren't going, that would mean nothing to you.
Nothing.
But since we're going, everything that is remotely related to the Netherlands,
it's ridiculous.
Is like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
It's like the Netherlands is speaking to me.
Yeah. Including
this. So, one of my probably biggest responsibilities in the last couple weeks leading up to StitchCon is to make orders for the shop. So that's based, like, if somebody were to ask me, like, well, what do you do for Keepsakes? I would first and foremost say I do all the ordering. So whether it's a special order for somebody or for the shop to supporting merchandise for models, whatever, new stuff, I'm the person that places that order. So, there are some charts that we cannot get from our distributors, so we have to order them directly from the designers. One of those designers is the Work Basket. So I sent, they do a lot of Quaker, animals and things like that. So I sent them an email and they were so nice and they sent an email back and they were like, thank you so much. And the designer said in the responding email, I'm also going to include a copy of one of our new release charts. And I was like, great, cool, thank you. So the box showed up at the shop on, it was either Friday or Saturday. And Lenny and I went into work yesterday, Saturday, to start pricing and reshopping that merchandise. So we opened the box of the Work Basket stuff. And I was just, at first, like, I looked at this and I was kind of like, what? I don't really. So this is from the Work Basket called In the Merry Month of May. Okay? It kind of looks like a unicorn / ram. Not really my jam. And I was just like, I don't know. So I'm just looking at this. So I showed it to Barbara. And Barbara was like, oh, look, it's like she got inspiration from it from the basket, obviously. And I was like, oh, I didn't even, like, notice that. So then Barbara opens up the packaging. And she starts reading this information. And it says that the merry month of May took its inspiration from a painted wooden box I found at an antique market while living in the Netherlands. And I was like, give me that card. I was like, I'm going to stitch that weird looking animal. I'm going to. But that's wild.
So we've concluded that it's a deer, did we?
Yes, it's a deer. It absolutely is.
It's not a unicorn, because a unicorn would have...
It's a charming red deer frolicking, as if around the maypole.
Oh.
Correct.
Very nice.
So, that's going with my other Holland charts.
Yep.
And then, people, this week.
Stephanie
won my first eBay auction.
Oh!
Wild.
The earth shook.
I lost another one. But I wasn't about to pay $82 for this other chart. Anyway,
no,
that's another story. No. So this is a Blackbird Designs chart because I have a saved search on eBay for their charts.
That's the way to do it.
And I was watching this chart and I was like, okay, I know how much I would, like, what line I would be willing to pay.
That's what you got to do.
Right.
You is decide how
think
much
to yourself, how much am I willing to pay?
Right.
These are all freaking Smyrnas.
Are they? Oh, you'll have so much fun.
Hold on. Yep.
Yeah, there's a diagram for it right there. Well, see, you know how to do those now, see?
I did eyelets, Pam.
I
mean, I've done eyelets before. I've done Smyrnas before.
Same difference.
Whatever.
Without the hole.
Right, exactly. So, anyway, so this is a 2003 chart from Blackbird Designs called Autumn Bouquet. Mm-hmm. And I am proud to report... You just think I'm extra funny today. I'm proud to report that I paid $14 for this. That's right.
Pretty darn good.
That's right, I did. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Is it monochromatic?
No, there's 3 colors.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Nope, I lied. There's 4.
Well.
Cinnamon, mulberry, dried thyme, and sarsaparilla.
Those were probably the hot colors in 2003.
Hot colors.
Yep.
So, I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, if you look, originally this person paid $8.
Yeah. So that's not much of an inflation factor there.
Right.
For all those years.
For all those years.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're blurry. We're blurry.
Okay, Pam, calm down. We're blurry. We're blurry. We're blurry. Okay. Everybody calm down. Yeah. All right. So, if you've been watching our channel for long enough, then, or any length of time, right? You know that A, I have a project bag problem. And by problem, I mean I can't stop buying them. B, one of our favorite project bag makers is Teresa at DiddlyDaddleDesigns.
Yes.
So much so that I have her notifications turned on for her when she posts things on Instagram. Yeah. Because I can't.
What's on the cutting table?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm like watching her shop. It's right. Ridiculous.
Right.
So anyway, so a couple weeks ago, not even, probably like a month ago, she had posted some bags using Charles Wysocki fabric. And I was like, no, Charlie Harper fabric.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Forget what I said. Wow. Charlie Harper. We'll get our Charlies mixed up.
Yeah, sorry. Charlie Harper fabric. And I was like,
Right.
But the fabric had like birds on it or like weird, not weird, but just stuff that wasn't like naturally immediately appealing. They weren't cats or they're cardinals or prints I really was very familiar with. So I sent Teresa a Instagram message and I said, hello. I see you have Charlie Harper bags. Do you have any plans of having any with cats or cardinals? Because if you are not, then I'll buy one of your Charlie Harper bags like that you have listed right now. But if you are, then I'll hold off and wait to see what you post. And she was like, well, I can look into it. So long story short, she looked into it and she made some bags for us. 1 for Pam and 2 for me using Charlie Harper fabric that I love. Yeah. So, I think that she has some of these listed in her Etsy shop. She might have more coming. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Don't quote me on it. Right. But
if she has a source to get more, right, never hurts to ask.
And this is a good example to show you that custom bags you're able to get custom bags made through her. So if you were to look and find Charlie Harper fabric that you like, buy it, and you can send it to Teresa. Yeah. And she will make you a bag. Right. Right? Right. Okay. So, this is the first bag I got. Look at those cats with the birds on their backs. That's what they are. And then this is the little, look at this mustard zipper. Dying. And then the little covered button. Zipper pull. Adorable. And then little polka dotted inside. Cute. Just I love it so much. Beautiful. And then my second bag, because Ohio, is,
look at that. Look at that.
And it's quilted. Yeah. So you can probably see. But okay, so there's like red lines that are on the fabric. She like quilted right on top of those. Like that's talent. And so it's both sides are like that. And then a black zipper, obviously. Look at the little freaking covered. Isn't that so cute? I love him so much. And then the inside is this beautiful.
Oh, isn't that cute? Yeah. Beautiful. Yep.
Love it. Okay, Pam, what'd you get?
I got this lovely print, which is the male and female cardinal. Mm. I think it looks Christmassy to me. I would be apt to put a Christmas chart in here. Yeah. Sure. I love it. And like Stephanie said, it's quilted. Mm-hmm. And on this, which side? I guess it's most noticeable. There's a line in the fabric going right down here. And she sewed that right on quilting line right along it. I mean, that's talent. I know. That's talent with a sewing machine, people. Right. And then
mine be like this.
She tucks her zipper pulls inside when she ships them, which is smart. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I get the I get the male and the female on the zipper pull. And then
I love your inside fabric.
The olive colored zipper, and on the inside, look at that mustard colored print.
Love it.
With the little daisies on it. So
beautiful.
Just lovely. She's got a lovely little tag on hers on the inside.
Yes.
Just beautiful work.
They're amazing.
So follow her, and when she's putting out her little posts on Instagram, what's on the cutting table, then you know what she's about to make bags out of. And they're just lovely. And then she sent something that...
These are super awesome.
Yeah.
And they're cards.
They're cards.
That she made, obviously.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, what? I couldn't figure out what they were made of.
Has anybody ever done this or seen this done?
So this is fabric, and then
it's glued on the card.
On cardstock.
Yeah.
And then...
Aren't these lovely?
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So she made 3 or 4 of the cardinal ones, and then one of
with
the
envelopes.
With envelopes.
Wow, you almost don't want to use them, but we might find some special people to send those to.
I might put one of these in my StitchCon small.
Oh, wouldn't that be special?
Because Ohio.
I might copy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's a good idea.
Thanks, Teresa. We love them.
Yep, we love them.
We do.
And that's it until... Okay, so how many of you have ever heard of the Color and Cotton Stars and Stripes mystery box... mini mystery box. Okay. I've known a couple of local stitchers who've purchased these, and all you need to do is say Stars and Stripes to me, and I'm there.
She's
people.
like, where do I sign?
So anyway, it came this week.
It did.
Our friend Candy Stitches has received hers. It seems like Diana got hers. They've both done Insta stories. I think Diana did hers on IGTV and did their unboxing. Right. I posted a story announcing that mine had come in, and I did not watch Diana's. I did not watch Candy's. Right. And we filmed my unboxing earlier today. And
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timestamp where you should forward to if you don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, if you, for some reason, haven't received yours, I think probably everybody has, but you never know.
Right.
And so
just press pause, and then once the little timestamp...
this is the reveal of the unboxing of the Color and Cotton 2019 Stars and Stripes Mini Mystery Box.
Correct.
And I say a couple of really stupid things in this video.
Oh, stop.
And I apologize. And I don't want Angela to think that I'm really a stupid head.
I don't think
I came close to refilming this because I felt really stupid. And you'll see why. But we're going to insert the video here.
This is Pam's opening of the Color and Cotton Stars and Stripes mystery box. It came in the mail... What day was it? Friday, Thursday, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
And so we're waiting to open it until right now. So you get Pam's true reaction.
To
the patriotic goodness that's enclosed in this box.
Okay, so this is the box.
Look at that.
Okay,
it's so patriotic.
A lot of blue and white crinkled paper.
Yes.
Which, we're going to lift that off there.
Crinkle paper.
Then we have some gold tissue paper. And then we have a card. Okay. The card says, 2019 Stars and Stripes Mystery Box. Thank you so much for joining us in this box. A needle minder specially made for us by Mad for Minders, featuring our favorite American seamstress.
Betsy Ross, I bet.
Yep. Vintage hand-dyed silk ribbon for embellishing an ornament. Navy Kona quilting cotton to back small finishes, drums, and more. 6-ply stranded silk. Use 2 or 3 strands as you would cotton. Tiny red snips from Paula Sibbald of Kelmscott Designs. Stranded cotton threads in an Americana palette. Stitching linen, which makes us think of old parchment. Happy stitching.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Okay.
All right. So we have,
oh my goodness, holy bananas.
So we have 6 skeins, 8-yard skeins of Color and Cotton floss. And
oh man, oh man, oh man.
So we have Old Glory Blue.
Here.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Shining Sea. Old Glory Red.
Ooh, I like that.
Valor.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Amber Waves. I see a theme here. And Betsy Floss.
Shut up.
Get it? Betsy
That's
Floss.
funny.
So these are silks.
Oh, they are?
Yes. Yes, these are, where did I see that?
6-ply stranded silk.
Stranded silks. So these are silks.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is very, very pretty.
One.
Yeah, you can feel that they're silks, not cotton. Yeah. So, there's the 6 strand.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
No arguing on FlossTube.
Okay.
All right. Then we have the silk.
This is 100% cotton. That's silk. Winning.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yep, she's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty. What's that?
This is silk ribbon. 2 yards, vintage hand-dyed silk ribbon.
That's pretty.
13 millimeter.
That's pretty. Look at that.
This is the 6-ply silk in the color Spacious Skies.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
So, this isn't the most intelligent unboxing, but it is.
That's okay.
Our unboxing.
It is.
Okay, and then in this little
pouch.
Pouch, which she tied, and I'm trying to open it without untying it. Is the needle minder.
From Mad Reminders.
And it's very big for a needle minder. And it's George Washington and Betsy Ross.
Look at that.
And she put a piece of cardboard between the needle minder and the magnet.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's pretty.
Love it.
The lead up is to the pattern, I'm sure.
Or the fabric.
Well,
I don't know if there's going to be a pattern. I think it's just fabric. But we'll find out.
Color and Cotton hand-dyed fabric. And it's called 1776.
Shut up. That's so awesome.
This is why I had to have this, of course.
Right. Because America. Look at that color. It looks just like parchment. It's so pretty.
There is a pair of red scissors tied with a blue ribbon.
From Kelmscott.
From Tiny Red Snips. That's the Tiny Red Snips.
Yep.
And
then that's your backing fabric.
And that's the backing fabric.
Yep. That's what's in the box.
And that's
that's pretty.
What's in the box. There is some modeling to this. It's a very nice kind of denim-y-like fabric.
Pretty.
So,
very good box.
That is what is in the box.
Yes, ma'am.
Stars and Stripes
Mystery
box for 2019.
Love it.
So,
well, congratulations, Pam. All right.
Yep.
So we're going to put everything away, and then we'll send you back to regularly scheduled programming now.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you see what I mean? You know, I don't know the difference between color and cotton and silk, apparently.
Apparently not.
And it was just lovely.
It was lovely.
I will be totally transparent. I did think that there might have been a pattern in the box, and there isn't. It's basically a lot of patriotic raw materials.
But it's a mini mystery box, too.
Correct. So maybe the full size comes with a pattern.
Patterns.
That's true. I didn't think about. This is the mini,
right,
which is fine.
I mean, everything is beautiful in it.
Everything is beautiful. I mean, the colors of the cotton floss from Color and Cotton is as beautiful as any Color and Cotton floss you're ever going to get. It's just the fact that I mistook it for silk proves how lovely her cotton flosses feel.
True.
That I thought it was silk.
Good point.
Okay. And the backing fabric, the ribbon, the scissors, all of it. And you know, people, I have enough patriotic designs that I will put all of those raw materials to good use in some kind of finishing for one of my patriotic designs. And it will be a joy. That fabric is fabulous. And I just felt kind of like, you know, when I was finished filming it. And I feel bad because I don't feel bad. I consider myself a fairly intelligent person, and I don't want to appear stupid. But
you don't.
Sometimes you just can't help it.
Just comes natural.
It just comes naturally. Hey, listen, we're heading.
We're good.
Heading toward the end.
Yeah. So let's talk about what next week is going to look like for everybody that's watching this video. So first and foremost, I want to say that StitchCon is next week.
It's this week, Steph.
This week. That's what I said. StitchCon is this
next week. It's Sunday.
StitchCon is this week. That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said next. But anyway,
we'll fight about it when we rewatch it. And it starts Thursday at noon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will not be having a regularly scheduled Just Keep Stitching video on Sunday next week.
No, we will not be available to do one.
Correct.
We will not be physically able to do one.
Please do not message me asking if we're okay or if there's a video that's being uploaded because I'm going to be mad. I'm just going to tell you.
You ought to know.
Because if you watch us, then you'd know.
And please, you know, that's just the way it is.
Right. So, our plan is, if you've been watching us since at least last year around StitchCon, then you know that what we did last year is probably what we're going to do this year. Which
first, we're going to come home and collapse.
Correct. The shop is still open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after StitchCon. I will have to work those 3 days. So, then the shop is closed for a week, where I will come home and probably die for 7 days straight.
Yeah.
It's fine. It'll be good. So...
Well, it's kind of over the 4th.
Correct. Roughly. So, look for a StitchCon, FlossTube Special Edition StitchCon 2019 video sometime around the 4th of July. The 4th, 5th, or 6th. One of those days, probably. Depending on how dead I am.
Right.
All that kind of stuff. So that's the video.
It'll be worth it.
That'll be the video schedule. Okay. And then very shortly, then the Sunday after StitchCon, I think it's like the 7th of July, we will have that will be episode 104.
Yeah.
So the Sunday after StitchCon, okay? Also, I want people to know that if you are coming to StitchCon, I would hope by now you know this, but please come say hello. Do not be afraid of us. If you are coming to StitchCon, you will have to say hello to us because we'll be at the registration table because we're helping to run the event.
We're going to be the first faces you see.
Correct. So, but Thursday at noon is going to be wild times because people are going to be checking in and please do not mistake my shortness for rudeness, but we just want to make sure we get people into the building and then into the stitching room and all the things quickly. But please, throughout the weekend, come say hello, chat with me. I'm going to do my best. I know Pam will do her best as well to circle the room and say hi to and talk to as many people as we can. But there will probably be very little opportunity where Pam and I will be sitting next to each other stitching.
Right.
It didn't happen last year. Probably won't happen this year.
No, I don't remember ever sitting next near to you at all.
No. So I am the person on the team who is in charge of the late night stitching room. So I'll be over there sitting and stitching because that's what I'm going to do while over there. So I hope. And I might
make an appearance over there.
Right. So
I don't promise I'll be there every late night, but I might make an appearance.
Okay. And so if you are sitting at home and you are getting very nervous about coming because 400 people sounds like a lot of people and you've never been to a retreat before or any of the things, don't.
No.
You're going to have an amazing time.
Be excited. Be excited. Please don't be nervous. Please don't be nervous.
Because at the end of the day, even if you sit at a table full of strangers, you can still all talk about cross stitch. Because you have that in common with every person in this room.
Absolutely.
So, it's going to be awesome. I wish everyone coming safe and all the things traveling.
Right.
And if you are not coming in until Friday, that's fine. If you hit weather and have to not come in until Friday, that's fine. Saturday, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just please be safe traveling.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, travel safe.
And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I also encourage you, if you are somebody who is not attending StitchCon 2019 and you would like to see as much of the happenings as possible, is to please follow not only myself, which all of the people to follow on Instagram is listed below. Please follow myself, Pam, and the Keepsakes Instagram page. This is a Keepsakes sponsored event at the end of the day. So I know last year I did a lot of checking in on Instagram, and I will probably be doing the same, but under the Keepsakes account on Instagram.
Right.
And so please follow that.
There are a lot of FlossTube channels who are planning to post on social media, both Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to guess it's going to be primarily Instagram, but whatever they want to do. We had at least one channel start doing floss tubes at StitchCon last year.
We did.
So, what did a couple of the ladies that came with Brenda to the shop on Friday said to Stephanie at the table? She said, "So how many years have you been doing StitchCon?" And Stephanie said, "This is only our second year."
Yeah.
And she said, "You have got to be kidding me." Yeah. I cannot believe that you haven't been doing this for 5 to 10 years. Nope. Yeah. So, we're excited. We hope you're excited.
Right.
If you are coming, we hope you're excited. If you are hoping to catch a glimpse of it on social media, we hope you're excited. Yeah. And it will be an unbelievable experience.
And we will share our experience of StitchCon with you once we
recuperate, because it is quite an event, and it's more than twice as big as last year. Yeah. So in terms of attendees,
I can't believe it's finally here.
It's amazing. It's just like Kyle said in his comment, which is why I pinned his comment. It's just like you think, oh, it's June. It's going to be June. It's going to be June. Hello. It's not only June, but it's the week. Right. It's the week. It's a week later than it was last year, and that's fine. Thank you again to everybody who has remembered that I'm going to be 29 tomorrow. And we will see you on the flip side.
We will.
Of StitchCon 2019. Yeah. And
I'm so excited.
I can't believe it.
We're not going to record another Flossie video until after StitchCon.
Right. No. But you know where to find us. And if you don't, look in the description box, people. Right. Okay?
Go watch back episodes if you're sad.
Oh, yeah. Last year.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to do it. Until we come back at ya, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
Bye.